Hey, welcome back to Corporate Classy, but please come correct podcast. I am your host, Alberta Thomas, and I am back with another one. Just to kind of recap what we talked about on the last episode, I talked about navigating through difficult times or when you feel like there are distractions, when you feel like everything is after you, people are after you. How do you navigate the negativity and you turn it into power moves? And hopefully, you guys were able to take away a couple of things from those episodes. Because the beautiful thing about me being able to have a platform like this, I'm able to express moments, experiences, and also give you things that I probably encounter talking with a friend. Maybe friend have situations that they're okay with me talking about on my platform. So I use examples from that. But I also think it is so important to have spaces like mine where you're able to come vulnerably because you never know who needs that moment or that experience or that reassurance from you or just from listening. You never know how it can make or break someone's day, month, or however and wherever they're at in those moments. So hopefully you were able to get some things out of that. And one thing, like over the last couple of weeks, I would tell you the last couple of months, actually, about 2 months now, I've been really dedicated to fitness, to making sure I make better choices in food, that I have a routine in place, like structure. Listen, I want to tell y'all something. One thing that I adore and that you would probably learn or my friends already know are people who experience me. Like, I have to have structure. I have to have a very clean, peaceful environment. I don't like mess. I actually get very agitated. I guess you'll call that OCD. I don't think I'm that bad. 'Cause I know how to make a mess too. So I don't think it's that bad. But there is something so rewarding. Being able to wake up in the morning, breathe really good air. The room is smelling good. Your place is smelling good. It's really like comfortable. All you want to do is just cuddle up, lay down. That's the type of spaces that I love and adore to be in. And also making sure you have a routine. And so, like today, I've been having so many good conversations with people over the last couple of weeks, and it's always been centered around routine, right? Like I need to do better with my routine. I need to figure out what that looks like in the morning, what it looks like at night, what it looks like during the day. What does it look like when I'm going away, maybe on vacation? What do a routine look like? And so I will be the one to tell you that it is important to have a routine. And I know that's probably sound crazy because a lot of people can wing it. A lot of people just get up and go and just start their day. A lot of people, the first thing that they do is pick up their phone, get on social media. Like, I have never been so intentional about how I kickstart my day, how I navigate my morning, how much time in the morning do I have before I start working? What does that time look like? When I say there is no distractions between 5:30 and 8 o'clock, what does that look like? And so I would tell you, having a routine has taught me so many things. One, it's taught me how to really keep myself grounded in life, you know? Life is hard. There's so much going on around us. So as much as possible, I want to be able to keep myself grounded for any reason there is a curveball that's being thrown at me, that I am constantly being okay. I have a safety net, that I'm in control of what I can control, and that I'm journaling and that I'm working on, I'm doing all the things that make me feel so grounded and also have a really good peace of mind. Something about a routine is you try so many different things, right? If you're the person that wake up in the morning, you want to brush your teeth, you want to make some coffee, You want to maybe scroll through social media that first hour, check up on some things, or maybe you're already diving into work after being up for only 30 or 45 minutes or whatever that routine may look like. The beautiful thing is that you can change your routine if it's not for you. Y'all, I done changed my routine like 50,000 times. But the one thing that I truly enjoyed about my routine the most is that what needs to stick with me during my day to day, I make sure those things stick with me. For example, I love to write. I love to journal. I just love being quiet and in my own little space and in my own little thoughts. I adore that so much. Like I don't know what other way to explain it. But it's a really good place when I am creating a routine that is going to be successful. So, like right now, I have that routine of waking up in the morning, getting myself ready for the gym, brushing my teeth. I'm taking me a quick shot in the morning to get my energy going. Energy shot, okay? Juicing, drink, something to boost a B12, whatever you want to call it, to kickstart my day. I am headed to the gym, y'all. When I tell you between 5:30, if I'm not on a prayer call, or if I'm not in my own meditation mode, I am literally preparing myself to go to the gym so I can work out. Because I know when 7:30-ish, 8 o'clock hit, my regular 9 to 5 job is so happening. And so I need to take that morning routine, I take it so serious. Let me give you an example. This morning, it's 5:30. I got up on the prayer call this morning. And then I got up out the bed, headed to the gym. And Mo was like, "Where are you going? Where are you?" I'm like, "I am going to the gym." He was like, "Oh my God, why are you going to the gym? You don't want to lay down just a little bit? What time is it?" I'm like, "It's 6 o'clock in the morning." He was like, "Oh my God, you're crazy." And I'm like, "No, I am going to the gym because this is my routine and I'm going to get skinny. You are already healthy. You're already looking great. I want to go to the gym to continue to get better, feel better, and all those good things. So I love you dearly, but I gotta go start my day." So he was like, "I got you, baby. I understand. I don't want to mess up your routine. Have a good workout," as he continues to snore and sleep, right? But those are the choices that you have to make in those moments. Like, how do you encourage yourself to get up on a day to day? And so I work out for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then I came back. I made a quick breakfast. I think I think I cooked pancakes, made pancakes and bacon. I think that's what I had. I cooked a quick breakfast because I know I had to be on a call by 8 o'clock. And then I'm getting on my computer to start my day for work, right? And so he's like, "Oh my God, like your routine is sharp. And I love the way how you navigate that." And man, I'm like, I do got it going on. I do really have a rotation. And I'll tell you, sometimes it has to pivot because let's be clear, life does happen. So in my mind, I have to tell myself because I'm an overthinker and I also used to self-sabotage myself. Okay. So I have to tell myself, like, hey, your routine that you have now is solid. But also know there could be something that comes into place and block your routine sometimes. But it's all about how you don't let that consume your day, your time, or just feeling off because your routine is tempered a little bit because something came up, right? So as long as I continue to tell myself that, if something happens and I don't set super high expectations on life not happening, which is crazy, it's important that I make sure I reassure myself and make sure I'm keeping myself grounded by acknowledging that life does happen and things does happen and it could temper your routine. So that was something really good. My God, it helps me preserve and protect my energy. Y'all, I have so much energy to give. When I tell you, when it's time to get to work or if I'm recording for my podcast, and sometimes you're hitting my voice where I may sound exhausted, like maybe I had a long day that day. But for the most part, I protect my energy because I give so much energy, if that makes sense. So when I say, hey, My social battery is on 0%. Hey, no, I don't want to do that. Not today. I am literally recharging myself to be great. I know when I'm tapped out for that day. I know when I don't have anything else to give to you. So I need you to understand, like, hey, I'm on zero. I'd rather stay in. I'd rather read my book. I'd rather wind down. I'd rather be in quietness and just be. And sometimes it's like that, but I adore the fact that I have a partner that understands that too and not offended by it, right? Something else I would say when you have a routine, it is like, you know how you are, if you are a person who love to write things down and you're probably tracking how you do your day to day, what do you have to get done that day? And then as you're going through the day, you're probably checking things off your list, right? So when I have a routine and everything is done, nothing is more rewarding than me being able to check a box in my mind that I stuck with my routine and I had energy and I can just keep it going and keep it pushing. And so that's a beautiful thing that I love about making sure you have a routine in place because showing up for yourself is doing just that, being able to identify that you have done everything you needed to do in your routine. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing because it creates a space in a world to understand that you have to come first before you give yourself to anyone else. So if you choose to wake up on the wrong side of the bed, angry at the world and mad that day, then you woke up with the choice of being upset. But if you wake up in the morning with the choice of, I feel a little iffy today, but let me stick closely to my routine as much as possible to see if that'll help me get on a better track. And so that's what I really adore the most is that it shows me that I am really showing up for myself and that I have to protect and preserve my energy because I have so much to give and I give so much energy, right? Another thing is when you're in that routine, there are always goals. There are always things that you're probably trying to accomplish, whether that's being financially free, whether that's being losing 1 to 2 pounds a week, whether that is being able to make yourself a nice breakfast before you start your day, whatever it may be, writing, journaling, whatever that is important to you. Everything that we do in a routine, it has to be tied to bigger goals, bigger reality, and it has to be things that's in it for you or the bigger purpose or picture. And so don't take those things lightly either. It also helps with you not feeling overwhelmed or tired or fatigued because you're able to just release, you're able to kind of dissect what is going on in that moment, and you're able to think. And so that's a beautiful thing. And for me, like I would tell you over the last couple of months, it feels like I've been floating through life. And when I tell you fa la 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 line, I'm like fa la 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 line because I feel really good. And I love this feeling that I feel. And I love how the pounds are dropping and the inches are shredding from my tummy and my back. So I just adore the space that I am in. But is that every day? No, it's not every day. Every day is not going to be good. But again, it goes back to what I said earlier. Stick to the routine as much as possible because you're going to have those up and down days. And let me tell you, my confidence, listen, I already had too much confidence. That's the problem. But I've been in the gym. I went from wearing leggies to now I'm in short pants in the gym. And it's like, girl, you only been in the gym for 2 months. But I'm telling you, when you practice discipline, giving yourself time and grace, understanding where you want to be, and putting those goals right in front of your face, and you're able to see how it unpacks itself for the bigger picture and the bigger purpose in life, and how to make sure you're healthy as possible. And so I adore that. And lastly, it's time to shine. It goes back to what I said, where you can't pour into others all day and expect for your energy and expect for you to have energy later. Your routine is that scared time where it's all about you. Your routine is not selfish. Your routine is what you need. It's a part of you. It's what keeps you going. And making sure you establish what that looks like. So I share with you what my morning routine looks like, right? Wake up in the morning, brushing my teeth, getting ready for washing my face, getting ready for the gym. I'm taking B12 or some type of energy shot or protein shot to keep me going when I get to the gym. I'm in there between 45 minutes to an hour. I'm coming back, getting all prepared for my call. Probably made a light breakfast or something like that, depending on how much longer I stayed in the gym or how much longer it takes for me to get ready for my regular job. And I also have a routine at work. Like I have a routine of how I kickstart my morning, what I'm looking at, what I'm going to, what am I going to do today? Like there is a routine in every part of my life, whether it's work or if it's professional. So when we talk about routines, right? We talk about in the morning, you got routines throughout the day. You probably got routines at the end of the night. And each part of those routines are created based upon whatever it is that you need and what is it that you're trying to accomplish. So making sure that you have all of those things in order is super important. I would say I am very interested in a type of person that will hold myself accountable because I know what it is that I want to do. But what I adore is that my partner holds me accountable too. So if I say, I don't feel like working out today, he's going to say, oh, baby, no, we're going to the gym. We're going to work out. Or I had a long day. I don't feel like cooking. Oh, so what you're going to eat? So we can grab something to eat. But what are the choices that you're going to eat? So, like having that accountability with yourself, with your partner or your friend, whichever you want to call it, it is so good. It's so good to have those things in place. And so I thought it'd be really good to be able to highlight that, man, having a routine in your life, it will cut down the noises. It will cut down you being overwhelmed or just stressed or anything like that. Having a routine and you constantly practicing at getting it better or changing it up, it makes your life so easy. When I tell you easy, so easy. So be able to navigate this one. And as you listen, think about some things. Like think about what are your current existing habits, right? Identify some areas of improvement and commit to small actionable changes for a week and track the results. So put some of these things into practice and see how it go for you, especially when you are busy, right? Your life may look a little different from my day today. My day today, I don't have any kids, so that kind of I don't have to juggle that. I juggle me myself getting myself together as I prepare to go lead a region of about 80 employees and dealing with different personalities. So it just depends. Everyone's situation is different, but think about those things and how are you going to change up your routine? And how are you going to hold yourself accountable and not make excuses to change up that routine? But it also is very good when you're able to just write down what your current habits are, identify areas of improvement, and commit to the small ones. Have actionable things in place for about a week and track the result and see how it go. And guess what? You just repeat, you repeat, you repeat, you repeat. Okay. So thank you again for tuning in with me on the Corporate Classy, but please come correct podcast. Until next time. Peace.